YouTube. I found clouds on YouTube. The people who want to reach us on YouTube.
Is it a skit or is this their intro? This is the dopest intro ever. It's like a theme song to a.
I think I'm on Twitch.
Oh, I was on point with that. What the fuck? How did I know when that was gonna end? Crazy. It's literally what we're doing, bro. I fucking love the internet. I love the fucking internet, bro. Look at this. It's literally us.
You could be wherever you want to be on the internet.
This is definitely, they definitely edited this in post, right?
Yeah,
this is definitely, they definitely edited
like
this.
all the oh, we all live. Look at that.
Definitely, they definitely edited like all the
oh, we all live. Look at that. On Twitch.
It could be on YouTube live too. It could be on. They edit the stuff in for videos. I mean, not Facebook.
Facebook flag
YouTube. That's what I was trying to say. I mean, not Facebook.
Yeah, we don't have a channel.
That's what I was trying to say. I mean, not Facebook. Let's create one right now.
We can create one, but we on Twitch right now, goddammit. Shit, I can grab that shit later.
Oh. It's a Hindi artist.
He black. What's up?
Oh, I'm a black nigga. That's what he said. I'm a black nigga.
Why is that okay? See how they play about that shit? They laughing at that shit. He already got 900K views though. He got 900,000 views.
That's from a year ago though.
Bro, the nigga with the video got more plays than that.
Oh shit, my phone just
I bet.
That's crazy.
I bet you he got more plays than that.
For sure.
He killing it. I'm a black nigga. He
had the hardest R. I'm a black nigga.
So
nigga.
He said he rolled it like a.
Let me see.
Arrows. Progression far to domain. So you lost because you didn't renew your .com.
Oh, I know.
F made it.
Mm-hmm. Bro, talk about that shit later, bro.
I can't wait till later.
We at work, bro.
Okay.
See, that's why people don't never get shit done because they don't take nothing serious.
No, I give an instruction.
No, I understand. I gotta get.
Man, you could have text that nigga that shit all day. You been talking about. You just said it was on your mind for 2 years.
Jesus Christ.
You know.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know.
You're a black nigga.
Stop. That shit was so offensive, but hilarious.
He said what? Oh shoot!
Oh
damn! ABC closed.
I'm a black nigga.
It's alright.
Alright, man. Look, man.
Why he roll the R like that? Though?
Make sure y'all leave a comment down there. I want to let you see. Is that okay to say that? What the dude said?
What time is it?
It's 9:20.
For real?
That's what I said.
Damn time for my freaking.
It's a hyperbolic time chamber.
Damn.
Damn.
All right, so what anime y'all watching right now? Let's be real. Don't start capping because I know y'all like anime.
I don't have like a set anime I'm watching right now. Like I'm in tune with the episodes and that like that because they are old, ain't they?
No,
ain't no new animes. I mean, if it is, I don't know. I don't know. I watch whatever is on Netflix. That's what I watch. It's a lot of animes on there, but I don't know.
Which one do you like the most?
No, bro. This nigga keep talking about cartoons.
Boondocks is dope.
No, for real. He was.
I fuck with Boondocks. But it's anime inspired, but I wouldn't call that anime at the same
It's
time.
Anime, but it's not. Anime is more like Japanese.
I don't even think it has to be Japanese.
No,
it
that's
just has
anime.
some aspect of fantasy to it.
Anime is fantasy, yeah.
When have you ever seen an anime that's all the way like reality? And if they probably
That's
exist,
Boondocks.
Right.
That's Boondocks. It's too reality.
But that's like
anime is like they go to planets or they can evolve to something. It's some fantasy shit. You feel me?
I saw this one about this guy who was in a coma for 17 years, right? And while he was in a coma,
he was in a whole nother life.
Yes,
I seen that some of that
yes,
shit.
he was in a whole nother life.
He was the uncle, right?
My uncle from the fantasy world or some shit.
Yeah.
That shit was so good. It was so good. And it's a dope concept. What if that's what's really happening? What if when you go to sleep, it's really another... you're in an alternate life playing an alternate universe. That's why your dreams are so outrageous. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are real experiences that are happening to you.
What if you're getting tortured in another life and the pain is so bad that you created another reality in your head?
Ooh.
The pain is so bad that you don't... You just went out for 30 seconds at a time. That's each day. Every time you go to sleep, you go back to the pain.
What the
That's
fuck?
fucked up.
Yeah,
I can't wait to do what's the name? I can't wait to do the layover on that. What I just said.
Yeah.
Like everything I'm saying, low key, is I'm in my mind. I'm trying to think of like the picture to it.
You know,
You feel me?
yeah,
Like either video or Mid Journey.
yeah.
Cause Mid Journey can make some evil shit.
That's lit. Damn. You know, weed is awesome, but it also makes you forget what the fuck you're about to say.
You was about to talk about
Yeah,
being locked into
being
locked in something.
Yeah. I don't remember where I was going with it. I feel like I said what I needed to say, man.
Don't say it. Done.
But I'm telling you, I personally think I'm coded. It's a code. Everybody doing the same shit. It's like either a farm or a program. This can't be just life.
Like we are programmed to a degree, but I believe at the same time for like the small group of us that we are not NPCs.
I'm talking about period the earth, like the
earth
edge,
is code.
the edge of the earth.
Codes. You know what that
Like
is?
you feel me? Nobody has left Earth. Nobody's came here from nowhere else. If you play a video game, you know you can't leave. You get to a limit where you can't leave, bro.
Right.
On every game, right? So humans can't leave, and ain't nobody else came here.
Right.
So to me, I don't know why. I just feel like, bro, this shit is not real.
Right.
It's real, but it's real to my perception.
Right.
But it's not real.
It's real because you part of it.
That's the only reason it's real, because I'm part of it. But when I compare it to other things, it looks just like other things.
Right.
It doesn't look infinite like
Yeah.
it should be.
No, I see exactly what you're saying. That's just real.
Like, bro, nobody's visited. Like, I can watch Star Wars, and they got 10 planets. I watched Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, did you know Doom? It's original Doom.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I just watched it, bro. That shit was good.
Spielberg, isn't it?
No, it's an old school Doom, 1970s.
No, but he was still
Oh, it
producing
might.
it.
I don't know if it was.
I think it's Spielberg, but that's like really popular. It was a book first. Really, really popular.
But yeah, bro, like I look at that stuff, and that shows me different races on different planets, like different beings.
We
that
didn't
are all
just coming up with
intelligent.
this shit.
It's like we the only beings. It's no other like furry fuckers over there that talk.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
Okay, pause.
It's
Now,
like
this
no
goes
treaties with these niggas.
This goes back to the Nos Confounded map of the Terra Infinita.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now, in the known lands, we exist. You feel me?
Keep talking.
But
We on a podcast. We on a audio podcast.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. So yeah, we're in the known lands right now, but outside of these ice walls, we got all this other shit, all these other lands, right, where other shit could exist. And like on all these old maps, they show you like what exists on those places. You know what I'm saying? And also like what used to exist here. Like you ever ask yourself why on all these old maps you see like sea monsters and like Bigfoot and like fucking mermaids and shit
on these maps, right?
Why? Yeah, like why would they put that? It's a fucking map. Like, I wouldn't need to know that that's there unless that's fucking there. You know what I'm saying? If you're making a map, you're not trying to make art. You trying to navigate to that place again one day. And if some terrifying shit happens to you, when you go looking for that place, you gonna put it down. All that shit is real, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yo, don't go there because that giant ass motherfucking squid killed Bro in there. We're gonna put that on the map right here. It was right here, right? Yeah, it was right there. Yeah, draw that in there. It's a big ass water
Leviathan.
creature. Yeah. And then them shit still be getting seen.
Bro.
Like, I know y'all be, I be talking to him like he the camera.
Yeah, for real.
I know y'all be seeing like, what's them fucking creatures coming out the water, long neck, animal type shit. Yeah. Like, what's going on, bro? People be seeing that shit.
I
Right.
ain't gonna say the place, but then he said somewhere they got seen actual spots of big Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I went
On
to
the
the
internet.
mines.
Bro.
Right here in North Carolina. Right
y'all-
20 minutes from here, bro.
Bro, yeah, right up there.
Bro, I bullshit you not. Hold on, what you about to say?
No, I was about to say there's a guy on the internet that posted videos of a giant on a hilltop
Oh, yeah, hold
in the
on, wait.
mountains.
Here, this was here, bro. Like, we heard some shit up there. It was like a loud ape sound, you feel me? But, that go to him.
You heard it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh shit.
This was in Hanging Rock. You feel
okay,
me?
yeah,
It sound
yeah.
like a bird.
That's the place.
And we was like, that shit ain't no bird out here doing that. It was like,
Yeah.
wah, wah. I was like, bro, what if it's a monkey? Everybody was like,
Bro.
it could be a monkey.
Bro.
I was like, no, that's a Bigfoot. But I remember hearing the hood, the same hood I was telling you about, right up the street from here, off Walltown.
Same sound.
No, this was different. This was earlier, like a couple years prior. Couple days before this day, they was saying that they seen a Bigfoot. Like, bro, we seen a Bigfoot outside the other night, y'all. Like, this niggas in the hood. We like, what? You lying?
There's a
They
leprechaun
like,
in that tree.
they like, nah, bro, that shit was walking in right there in the woods. Like, niggas
What?
was looking like, what the fuck? It was a big ass ape. We like, what?
What?
We like, what? So I'm like, bro, that's some scary shit. Because when I get off the
Whoa.
bus, I used to walk through the cut, which is like wooded area. You feel me? I used to always see deers and shit, but it's a path. Everybody in that whole hood walk through there to get to the shopping center. Because the bus get off at the shopping center. I walk through the back, through the behind the supermarket, and it's a path straight to the hood. Like, my apartment was right there. You feel me? So this particular night, I'm over there at my boy John house, who just got locked up. He know John. John been around me for years and all the videos and shit. So they like, bro, yeah, bro, you don't smell that outside? I'm like, yeah, it do stink out there. It smells like some skunks and shit. It was funky as hell.
Oh,
So then John,
shit.
he over there pissing by the trees. He like, bro, I just heard a big ass grunt like, "Whew." I was like, you lying.
Oh, shit.
So then when I went over there, bro, it was a motherfucking monkey sound like, I was like, bro, I just dipped back in the house, bro. And I was telling everybody, bro, don't go out there. You know that shit they said they seen? That shit is over here in our breezeway right now, bro.
Where? When is this?
Bro, this shit was in like 2016, 17
Oh,
in Salem Gardens right
shit.
there, bro.
What?
Yes, bro. I'm telling you, right there behind, you know the Wendy's?
Bigfoot on the south
You
side.
know the Wendy's at?
Yeah.
Right behind that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Behind that whole shopping center. In that area. I'm like, bro.
That's scary.
That shit was some scary shit, bro. And that shit was like making the damn, like, grunts growl at us. Yeah, like, get the fuck back. But it was a cage. It's a fence right there at the end of the breezeway. He was back there pissing. He like, bro, something over there. I'm like, bro, ain't nothing over there, bro. Let me see, bro. Because what if that, I'm like, what if that Bigfoot over there? You feel me? I'm trying to see it. Like, I wanted to see it. You feel me? I want to see it. I want to be scared, nigga.
You should have had your phone out. Fuck.
Have a panic attack. I'm trying to see some shit like that. I'm like, bro, it was so menacing. I never, I want to move out type shit. But I ain't get to see it though, but I heard it.
Intimidation.
And I was like, yo, I ain't fucking with that shit. It
Crazy.
it ain't worth it.
Should have went out there and shot the wood with him.
What? Nigga, knock your head off. The police don't know what to say. He fell on the tree.
Right.
I got a dent in my head. My neck done got squished in my body.
He punched a hole in me, nigga. I gotta.
Look, he done punched the top of my shit like.
Oh shit!
Nobody's gonna believe this. They probably talk.
They probably do, but it's not our language. Or they
Hey,
can. Maybe they do.
I heard that they have a sense of ability to know, like, a premonition type shit that somebody coming.
Mm.
And then I also heard that somebody said that they camouflage, and then in the thread, nigga corrected them, was like, no, bruh, these niggas jump through portals at will.
Mm.
They said they only come to this realm to eat.
Ascended masters.
Like, they only come here, eat, then pew, jump back to that another world. I'm like, damn, that shit deep as fuck. What if that's real?
That's why you need to watch Unicorn Warriors.
They
For
do some shit
real.
like that?
Yes.
Word.
You definitely need to watch that fucking show, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So I don't know, man, because nobody caught none yet. You know, it's somebody in this world who want to be a basketball player, right? Like in his mind, I want to be the best basketball player. So y'all should know, it's a nigga in here that say, I want to be the best hunter.
Yeah, the best monster hunter, the best exotic.
I want to find,
creature hunter.
like, you know, all the monsters died because somebody killed them.
For sure.
Every monster out here, bro. There were monsters. Like,
you could be famous for slaying the dragon.
They probably wasn't monsters. They probably were just animals that was
scary looking.
Yeah, like come on now. Why you think elephants going extinct?
Right.
Like tigers going extinct.
Right.
Rhinoceros.
All
It's
that
because niggas love hunting.
Yeah.
So the big joints, they been dead, bro. I'm talking about like the elephants that's 10 times
Mammoths,
bigger. Yeah, bigger than all of that. Mammoths. Like if dinosaurs were real or dragons was real, somebody killed them for games.
For sure.
Niggas was looking at them niggas like a sport, like
right.
That's some crazy
like,
shit.
oh, you can't talk? Oh, I'm definitely gonna hunt your ass. It's like the feeling of empathy is lost on something that you can't communicate with, and that's very scary.
But a lizard, them shits don't have no empathy.
Sure, you can say that.
Straight lizard brain, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Even pets. Come on, pets you can't really play with a pet lizard. It's always wanting to eat. You can feed it and play with it, but you can't play with it off the strength of you want to hug it and shit.
Yeah, true.
Like that motherfucker don't want it. He wants to
say.
Yeah, his mind is straight reptile brain, so it's like eat. Like some dogs, they like that when they hungry. They looking for the food, like where the food at. But when he eat, ain't no food up. You can play with a dog. The motherfucker might sit down and watch a movie with you. You can't do that with no snake.
Right.
Oh, no.
Mammals are different. Yeah.
Motherfucker snake on your arm doing something else. He looking over there. He ain't gonna sit there and
he trying to bite you.
listen to the music and shit. But that's what's so crazy about them creatures, bro. They out here. I know they making shit. They making creatures, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. If huge reptiles existed in a large fashion, and large population, you really think we would win? With technology now. But I'm talking about medieval times, no technology, but you got giant reptiles fucking shit up.
I think we did beat them.
Right. I don't know if we beat them necessarily or...
I think we did, bro. I think that they was around, and now that they really have to live underground, because it's warmer down there. People think it's cold down there. It's cold under at the very low level.
Inner Earth.
But when you get under the cold,
right,
like the crust,
right,
it get back hot.
Right.
You feel me? Like you ever been in the cave, nigga? It's hot.
Yeah.
But
musty.
I think that we beat them because we think with a different brain.
For sure.
And it's like with them was more conquer, which right now they probably got helpers in order to run the world. You feel me?
Or they could just... Okay. So chameleons now can just blend into their environments. Octopus can do it too. But like chameleon specifically is a reptile. You know what I'm saying?
Blending in don't mean... Thinking.
Right. But evolved... Think that. But it evolved over... Has twice as much... like 10 times as much time on this planet to evolve than we have. And has evolved way past the point of you and I. Way past the point of any scientist.
It doesn't have to.
It looks more.
It can still be reptile and be advanced.
It can do anything. It's a shapeshifter. It's what you would call a skinwalker. Okay.
Yeah.
Like Chameleon on Spider-Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can just change. That's where my head is on the reptilian shit.
Okay.
Honestly.
So are they reptiles or just shapeshifters?
I think it's one and the same. I think. Okay, listen.
It's an alien. It's not a reptile.
I don't think it's alien.
It's a demon.
I don't think it's that either.
It's not a reptile.
I think it's just...
I think we call it a reptile because we don't know what to call it.
True. It would resemble
it's
more
a demon,
a reptile.
gang. It's either a demon or alien.
What is?
I don't know.
The things that's underground that people call demons or call aliens. Like, I think that the reptiles...
You think they're spiritual entities and not...
I think they do. I think they can move like...
In between each realm.
I think they could be like, hold on, watch this. You feel me? Close their eyes.
Consider them as a reptile.
Nah.
Yeah, for sure. I would.
I say you would have.
They got tongues like lizards and shit.
Nah, that's what they think. That's what we think. But what I'm saying is, the closest depiction we have to what they are
reptiles.
are reptiles. They could be from a whole nother universe, but to us, we consider that reptile because it has the same, but it might not be scales.
Right.
It might be a different type of skin that changes.
Right.
It's not like a scale. It could just be a goddamn cloak, like some fluid. Like, you know that little venom shit?
Black
it could be
goo.
some black goo.
Yeah, black.
Bro, I got a whole Trello for a video about black goo. On all this one room was talking about black goo and all the different movies. And they was talking. And I was like, hold on, y'all, run that back because I'm writing a list. We ran it back. It's like 10 movies with the black goo in it. And then one dude brought up a movie when he was a kid. He was like, bro, this shit came out in the 80s or something. Look this up. And the shit was called Ship on Black Goo. It's a cartoon or some shit. Some old school shit, bro.
Have you heard of Red Mercury?
That's what somebody brought up too.
Okay, so this is my theory. I think you have 3 that we know of, but probably more like 4 or 5 different elements like that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like Mercury, Red Mercury, the black goo, which is probably which would be like black Mercury because it behaves in like the same way, but it's like a more magnetic form. It's more magnetic than the other 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I watched this video on Red Mercury, and they were literally like, it's repelled by garlic. Like everything
Like
that you would
vampire.
attribute a vampire to. It's weird as fuck. But
Yeah,
that
that's
also
crazy
makes
as
me
fuck.
think what would happen if you ingested it. And if those people would take on the characteristics. Because that's obviously like some form of like alive type shit. Why would you be repelled by garlic? But
It's not alive, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's like if
Specifically.
it's a metal or some shit.
But it's not repelled by an onion or anything of the same species of plant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just garlic.
That's why garlic is powerful. Garlic get rid of parasites. So maybe it's a parasite.
Red venom.
Bro, venom is real.
True. That's what
That
I feel
venom
like.
shit,
What
that
if
shit is real.
the
That's
aliens?
what I'm telling you. All the
What
movies,
if the for
bro.
real aliens are the black and red goo? And they like think about this. You know Jimmy Neutron.
Mm-hmm.
There might be. What if green goo is the third? But hear me out. Okay, so Jimmy Neutron, they have the aliens that they live in the little pods. You feel what I'm saying?
The
And they're
green
goo.
shits.
Yeah, they're goo.
And they come out like an egg looking.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
That shit is crazy. I watched that movie.
They had to wear the
other day.
suit.
Yeah.
But they really was like, yo.
Yeah, exactly. And they worship the giant chicken.
Okay, have you ever seen the story of the symbiotes?
Yeah.
Of like Venom?
That's what I'm saying. Red symbiote.
Black
goo, venom.
Wait, bro. Don't touch that cord.
My bad. Did I do it? Oh.
Nah, it's good.
Black goo, venom, red mercury, red symbiote. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
I wonder if they have a test video of somebody eating red goo. And then what happens?
You know it's on there.
Oh, God, that has to be right.
It came back out like.
What if when it touches something sentient, it starts like, you know what I'm saying?
What if they eyes turn red and then the video cut off and we was the only ones who seen it? It had like 3 views. It was only like 3 views. We was like, bro, what made y'all look this up?
I can't refresh it. It won't go back.
Nobody else looked that up.
Oh,
It was just
shit.
3 people.
That's scary.
I'd be like, bro.
Do you think the internet is a portal to different lower dimensions or higher dimensions?
Neither. I think it's just this realm. Just the ether of this realm. Because everything we doing, we could be doing with our bodies. Like, how the fuck are we putting plastic together and making plastic and pieces of metal, basically rocks? Put these rocks together, and we add some charge to it, and it sends a picture to its screen. And then, or look right now, nothing is touching that camera. It's capturing us, and it's mirroring over here. Like, this could be if we didn't put everything in squares, this could be a crystal ball.
True.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
it could be
Like,
anything.
I feel like we could be doing that shit without the plastic and rocks and shit. We could actually, we harnessing ether, bro. Like the Ethernet, the internet, whatever, that shit is ether. Like, whatever source is, that shit coming from out the air. Like, I'm talking into this mic. Like, what the fuck? Even if it wasn't plugged in, I can have a wireless mic. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's weird that it bitch record. Like, or like sometimes I'm on Clubhouse and somebody be talking, and then when they signal cut out, it's like they cut off, and then when it cut on, all the audio come in fast, and then it slow down. It's like it catches up. It still records it through the air. It's like it stops, and then it's. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? It caught me up. Like if I go through a tunnel or something, or under a bridge or some shit, my shit might cut off, and then all of a sudden I hear the person talking super fast to catch me up to what he's saying live. I'm like, damn, that shit ain't just cut off and cut back on. It actually caught it up. So I'm like, how the fuck is this shit going through the air? You feel me? How the fuck is it catching up in the air, bro?
Frequency.
I know that.
Wave and light.
So last night when I was looking at the Schumann resonance, they said if EMP did come, it would knock out the stratosphere. That's where the radio waves are.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? So the radio waves just up there, just moving.
Mm-hmm.
Like at all times.
I don't think
You
that
feel me? Like, what the fuck?
I don't think that would happen like at least our lifetime.
It will. That's what they said. 2025, they expected to come the biggest.
Because the astral powers that be will not let that shit happen.
Don't be so naive, bro. Niggas was living in Pompeii in the volcano erupted.
We living on top of a super volcano right now in Yellowstone, California.
Yeah, that shit can erupt, bro, and the whole
Anytime.
America will be fucked up. The whole world will goddamn go in darkness if that shit.
We literally the next Pompeii, bro. Like,
Bro, like niggas, like the story of Pompeii, they told us in school, like people was having fun, like going, playing, having sports events, girlfriends, boyfriends, chilling, walking down the street, and then one day, boom! It was just a huge explosion.
somebody was just
And
jerking
it was a
off.
volcano, like that shit never. How many? It was thousands of years since that shit had exploded, bruh. Thousands of years, and you just used to living next to a mountain. That's just a mountain to niggas.
Think of Hawaii.
That shit just boom, bro.
All the islands of Hawaii are volcanoes. That's like a string of volcanoes, and people just live there.
I ain't even scared of volcanoes. I'm more scared of the sun than volcanoes. Cause why why is Bill Gates wanting to block out
But
the
let's
sun?
still go back to what I
That's
said.
crazy.
Everything operated off of waves and frequency and light.
This what people gotta ask, bro. We should be angry because Bill Gates need to get a vote from every black person
Specifically,
and say it's okay for us to block out the sun. He ain't asked nobody.
oh yeah, you're right.
That nigga just said, I'm trying to block out the sun.
But that's the thing, like, billionaires always think that they know what's best for the populace, and that's fucked up. That's the downfall of capitalism at the end of the day. But at the same time, anytime wealth can be attained of that amount, they always become a tyrant.
Corrupt.
Yeah, every time. Like
Some dumb shit. They be sellouts trying to take over the world, low key.
I don't understand.
It's like, how can I be rich forever? Put a Neuralink. What? No, that's something else.
What? What is it?
Your shit listening to it?
Watch this.
No, nigga, that's a bomb, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, watch this. What is that? Is that a volcano?
That's a bomb,
That's a
man.
bomb?
Yeah.
A really big one.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
That's a lot of people dead, boy. That's a lot of dead people.
Yeah.
Lucky they was in the water. They was in the water in that shit.
Look like a volcano to me.
Oh, that's the Port of Beirut explosion. Remember that shit?
Beirut? No, when did that happen?
Bro, remember that big ass explosion? It was Beirut, bro. That shit just happened 3 years ago. That was huge. When we seen that shit on the video, that shit was like, yo. Let me show you. You can be like, oh yeah.
Still recording.
Off, my bad.
All them people had their cameras on, they was chilling. And that shit just blew niggas to the side. It was so many different cameras, bruh. You don't remember that shit?
Going off before the massive explosion.
Look. It's a fertilizer. You seen that shit?
That shockwave was
That
crazy.
shot was pretty though.
It's like,
That's when the nigga go goddamn ultra instinct.
that's crazy.
Bro, they said it's a fertilizer factory that blew up.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Boy, fertilizer do that? Bro, cut that off, bro. That's gonna cut my stream.
You know,
I ain't just streaming. Ask you.
You ain't asking me, bro. I'm on Twitch, bro.
That's
you can't
crazy.
be doing that nowadays. And this ain't 2018, man. You could do music and shit.
You know,
Back in the day, we used to do that.
yeah, look it up. I think enough shit in one place, the fumes can build up and explodes.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. Like,
I mean, yeah, pressure bust pipes.
but it's not. It's something about like the chemical makeup of the shit that makes it do that. It's not like
It's boo boo. Like somebody ate Taco Bell. That's what they said in the comments.
what is my password? God damn it!
They
I
locked.
forgot my own password.
See that phone? They looking at that facial shit.
Dang.
Everybody got a face.
I do have the facial shit.
I know. That's why you don't got to know your password.
Yeah, true shit.
You're like, hey, wait. When did he get a nose ring? Hell no.
Shit.
It's a deep fake. Man, what's that? What you think about that Apple Eye shit?
Apple Eye? What the fuck is
You talk
that?
about the Oculus version.
The Apple Display.
Huh?
That's what it's called, Apple Display. Ain't
My
it?
bad, bro. I did not.
You talk about
anticipate
the
that
shit
happening
with
like
the,
that.
Like, you love the Oculus.
It looked like a VR, but not the Oculus.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's some glasses.
It's
cost
called a
over
Vision.
35 bands.
It's
What?
called a Vision Pro.
What they
Look,
do?
bro.
What they look like?
I don't know. I never seen the inside of
Come
them.
on. Is that the appeal? And then you get them and they're just regular fucking glasses?
It ain't no 3500, 35,000.
It's like 3,500.
Yeah, 3500.
I was about to say, but even that is outrageous,
It's 3
bro.
iPhones.
Here it is. So like I said, there's sensors all the way around the thing. They're
What does it
facing forward, but
do?
they're facing sideways and facing down. So I could just kind of rest my hand like wherever and look at stuff and click. I don't even have to move my head. I can just look at something and just click my fingers. I kind of did it by accident a few times. Like I'd just sort of be sitting
Look.
there and my fingertips would actually touch and I'd select whatever I was looking at. But pretty quickly you get used to just this.
You just
doing
pinching
this.
the
And there are
air.
also some text boxes. Occasionally you want to type something, and so you
Just
can
pinch
look
the
at
air.
the text box, select it, and then a keyboard will pop up, and you can look at the letters. But also you can just look at a search box field and just start talking, and it'll start filling in whatever you're
Oh,
saying. 'cause there's
wow.
microphones on
It's the
headset.
beginning.
And there's
It's
also
reading
something
your
they're
eyes
calling
where your eyes
optic
looking
ID,
at.
which is basically kind of
Because
just
he
the
said you don't
fingerprint
turn your head,
ID
you can just look at
of
it.
the headset, because it's looking at your eyes, and everyone's eyes is a different, unique biometric pattern.
Oh,
And so you log in
shit.
just by putting the headset on, and it looks at your eyes.
Biometric
So optic
data.
ID, this thing knows your eyes really well.
You gotta
So we-
protect your biometric data. There's still biometric data. We gonna click accept. They got our fingerprint. They got our face. Now they showing the inside of people's eyes, bro.
Like this
The very back of the
weird
retina.
thing that I've never seen in any other headset. So, what is happening here?
They
Well,
got
spoiler
us,
alert,
bro.
it's not actually
They got our
transparent.
voices.
It kind of looks like it's a glass transparent thing,
I
but
heard
it's
this
not.
shit. I want to call you
It
back, but I
appears to
feel
be
like
because
What if
it's
AI
actually
is
an
the?
OLED
you
screen
seen that
facing
voice
out.
message?
This is what I
Yeah,
would call
you know what that was from?
Yeah,
two-way
you
pass-through.
called me after
That's what I'm
that,
calling
bro. I
it. See, a
was
normal
asleep.
VR headset
Oh,
we've
word.
seen
Yeah,
is, of
but I
course,
wanna call you
completely
back,
opaque.
but-
I didn't even
It's
know I
like
called
black
you.
plastic
You
or
did
something
call
like
me
that.
right
So in
after
order
that.
to see through to your
Well, I
actual
thought you-
environment without taking the headset
What
off,
you
like for
said.
picking up your
That's
controllers or
what you
walking
said,
around a
and
room
then
without
you tried
hitting
to
a
say
wall,
shit.
they have a pass-through mode.
That's it.
So it'll turn on a camera on
I
the
said it,
outside
and then
so you can
everything
see what's going on around you. And some pass-through modes are better than others. Some will do it from a single black and white camera. Some will do stereo pass-through from 2 cameras. Some will do color pass-through. The
Wait till this
pass-through
shit get
on
mass
Apple's
produced
headset
and that shit only
is,
cost
again,
a regular phone
the
price.
best I've ever seen in a headset.
Everybody gonna
In
be wearing
stereo,
that
it's
shit walking
color,
around.
it's sharp, It's real time. It's really good. So then the eyes you see from the outside are actually an OLED display showing what your eyes look like to the cameras inside the headset. So it shows your eyes like this whenever you're using any sort of pass-through mode, and if you can see your environment, it'll show your eyes. So you're not actually like looking at someone's eyes, but it kind of feels like you are.
But it's a video of their eyes.
That's the way of explaining it. If they're doing something fully immersive in VR, like watching a movie or playing a game, then it won't show their eyes. It'll show this graphic over their eyes instead. It's a really interesting look. It's a bold look. I just have this like.
I thought that nigga's shirt was part of the video. That's
airplane
crazy.
and the flight attendant walks up and taps you. Hey, do you want any water? And you just look up and your eyes shine.
Y'all, the
through
future, bro.
It's just a weird thing. I don't think it's smart, but I don't think other headsets are going to do it because most of them don't have it in the budget to have a screen facing the outside. But then let's get to the burning question. You've probably already been thinking, what does it actually do? So okay, I'm separating this into 3 bulk categories that I made up and I'm kind of proud of.
You've been broken homeless, bro.
Computing, content, and connections. Now, actually, I should preface this all by saying this is a first-gen product, so right now the only apps that show up on the home screen are Apple's apps. Just like when the first iPhone came out, no app store, it's just Apple's apps. But the reason this is coming out, or at least getting announced so early that it's not coming out till next year, is to give this window for developers to start developing their own apps and making cool things for this headset to do that are way more interesting and way more functional.
He don't know, man.
But it does
he
have a
know,
core
man.
set of functions. So for computing,
I
think this is the one that's probably the least likely to be used by most normal people, but it is a pretty direct shot at what Meta just did with the Quest Pro, the $1,500 Quest Pro. So you can use this thing as its own computer with web browsing, etc.
Yeah, nigga, get that Quest Pro, nigga. I'm popping with my Quest Pro.
You can move around and do all kinds of stuff.
What? You see that?
Now this will be its own OS. Again, it's not running off your phone or anything. It's running a whole new operating system called Vision OS. And it seems pretty similar to iPad OS, just in the fact that, you know,
bro, they got
touching things in iPad OS,
phone right there.
In this headset, you look at something and then you touch your fingers together, and that's basically just like a normal touch. But I was really impressed with the responsiveness. Again, this was better than any headset I've seen with just your hands. If I wanted to scroll through something
that was
like
his
the
screen
Safari
that he
window,
saw. Holy shit!
I think so.
Bruh,
that shit's crazy.
That's Black Mirror.
Black
Imagine
Mirror.
that shit being in your head.
In real time, I would like throw it around,
it's coming.
like, toss it,
Neuralink right there.
toss it the other way.
Neuralink is right there.
That's what it is, isn't it?
No, that's on your eyes.
No, Neuralink is in your head.
I was super impressed with that too. Now, if you're like me, you might have also had some questions about the sharpness. Like, do I really want to wear something like this for a long time to look like it's on a computer?
Before you got here, I said
this.
this.
Also pretty smartly addressed.
Wait till they
use
put
selective
ChatGPT
rendering
on
based
GTA.
on the super good eye tracking. So the computing power is basically
GTA 6
focusing
gonna
on
be so
sharply
hard,
rendering
bro.
the part of the screen
We
that
might
you're
not even
actually
get to
looking
see it.
at,
It's
while
2025.
saving power on the rest.
That's
It's
so
pretty
crazy,
cool.
bro.
And it works so quickly that I did not notice it while
No,
using it.
that's a computer.
And then the part you're looking at is actually
that's probably
very sharp.
exactly
Like I said
what it
before,
That's
the
his
super
hands.
resolution screens, they're
Was
4K.
it?
I don't know if I have a number
That's
for
his
refresh
hands
rate,
in
but
the
it felt
shit.
like 120 hertz.
Maybe he has an
And,
avatar though,
you
because
know,
that
I
doesn't
think
making
look
his
like.
will
hands.
eventually become a thing with any headset you strap to your face, but this would be on the lower level of eye fatigue compared to what I've experienced with some others. And then for even more heavy work,
No
this
eye
is kind of nuts,
fatigue.
but they showed it in the keynote. Apparently, if you have a Mac and you want to do Mac OS stuff, you can just, with the headset on, just look at your Mac, and it will pick up what you're doing,
Look.
and it'll mirror the Mac's display.
You
as
lying.
one of the 4K windows for you in the
Oh.
headset. And then you can even connect a
I
Bluetooth
want
keyboard and a Bluetooth trackpad and start working around like it's an actual Mac, just with a bigger
Let
screen.
me edit the video
With
in
your
the air.
fucking
Yeah, ecosystem
Nigga.
stuff. So that's computing. I definitely got to try it. But then, of course, there's the connection stuff. You got messaging. You can type out messages to people just
telling
like
me I
as
can
if you
just
were on
be
a Mac.
making songs
There's
in
also
bed,
possibly
like-
FaceTime. Now, I don't even know that this is necessarily better than a normal FaceTime holding your phone or like on a laptop.
Look,
Other than the
FaceTime.
fact that I guess you don't have to be holding anything. But you can have people's windows floating in front of you as you talk to them on FaceTime. But you might also be asking, wait a second, if I'm not holding my phone in front of me, what do other people on FaceTime see? Well, the answer is they'll see a 3D rendered model of you that
Right.
was scanned into the
See,
system.
and that's
from
what I
your
was saying.
iPhone
It didn't look
that
like a
syncs up
person.
Look.
and matches the movements of your face.
Right, that's
with
what it looked
eye
like.
tracking and all the other sensors.
What the
of
fuck?
it.
Like a
That's
super memoji.
I
Bro,
gotta
they make
try
a
it.
fucking
It
3D
is-
version of you.
Right.
When you
Works.
on
Okay,
FaceTime.
so it's
So
not
imagine-
as good as
so-
obviously looking at a
so,
person.
hold on,
I just feel
I
like the
understand that
FaceTime,
part,
you're trying to have like a
but
personal
imagine having
connection
your
with the
own brand,
person.
like your personal
And
brand
this is
on
obviously
Barskie.
more personal
You got
than
3D version
an
of yourself
avatar
on your
or like a
website.
cartoon of
I
you.
get that,
But
bro,
it's just,
these
it
niggas
feels
feel
kind of somewhere in
environment
between. It's
is
kind of like
good.
Google Project Starline, which I just
They-
did that
they-
video
they-
about a couple weeks ago. If you haven't already seen that,
phones.
I'll leave a link with a like button so you can
Phones,
check it
got
out.
cameras in
But it
there.
feels sort of in that like uncanny valley,
Subjugated
you know,
now.
moving 3D
Niggas
model
not allowed.
territory instead of looking at an actual
We still
person.
giving
It's
up
kind of
our
how I
rights,
picture it.
bro.
But then
Like, freedom is real. Niggas ain't going towards freedom with this shit. This is gonna be super slavery, bro. Say they cut that bitch off or tell you, oh, you can, everybody get one
Then
for
last
free.
but not least, of
but it costs
course,
$1,000 a month.
content.
Niggas gonna be like, oh, please.
people are just gonna
Niggas
watch.
You gonna give up everything to pay
Back
for
in
that
the
shit.
Niggas
industry,
gotta choose
now
between
that
you
Apple's
and
jumping
social
into
media
it,
or pay for
that
the
is
rent for the month.
poised
Yeah, they
to
gonna
explode.
give up
Like,
on
we've
shit.
had
They got
VR
that. They gonna like, as long as I got my
videos
options,
for a long
they gonna give
time.
up on
And
outside
Apple's
world
now
and be in
also
here.
able to
They
do
gonna be
this. They
like,
of course put their own spin on it, and they can use
bruh,
the
this
power
shit
and the
too
draw of
cool
the
for
Apple
niggas
brand
not to
to
be
get
addicted.
content creators and
Yeah.
big
It's
motion
too fucking
studios
cool,
and
bruh.
sports leagues.
Bro, look, they got
I
Disney
created
Plus on this
to work
bitch.
to make content that looks really good.
It's 3D coming out the screen.
Headset
You in
and
it.
in Apple's formats. I can personally save from my
Bro, hold on, look, I'm a little
Hell
bit.
yes, and all kinds of
Look how the light come out the
make
screen.
Content that looks really good.
You saw that?
specifically on Apple's headset. And
That's
in
crazy,
Apple's
bro.
formats. I can personally save from my demo.
Bro, nigga,
Hell yes,
like,
I
bro, nigga.
would watch. I would pay to watch an NBA game courtside in the VR headset.
Courtside.
The quality is good enough. And obviously, it's not going to be as
VR.
immersive as feeling the energy from the
Bro,
crowd.
niggas
but
not gonna take that
you're
shit
not
off.
paying courtside.
That's
prices. You
nuts,
probably
dude.
pay
That's right there.
is it
I'm
$20
Well,
Imagine.
to watch an NBA game courtside.
I need to patent this.
Or have some
Imagine
subscription
getting
to that. I
a
would
body
totally do that,
cam
and it would be
on
fun.
a
But even with
player
regular 2D content
and
like
being
movies,
able
just
to
watching a regular
pay
movie,
to see
you can
what
totally
he
just
see
sit back
during
with
the
the headset
game.
on, maybe even put some headphones on,
And you
just
can
like
move
on a
from
plane
here on your
just
VR
watch the
set
movie
to his
as
VR
if you're
set
in a
while he
theater for
playing.
one,
And you
which
can
is
see the
pretty
ball
sweet.
going
There's that
between his
digital
legs
crown on the
from
side
his
that actually
from
lets
his
you
shit
spin it
on the
clockwise
VR.
to move
That's
in
nuts.
Bruh.
and fully envelop you.
Y'all
in
heard
the
it
VR
here
environment.
first.
Or you can
Hey,
turn
y'all
it
gonna steal it. Y'all might as well
counterclockwise
come to me.
bring
I'm
in
gonna get
more
this
of
thing
your
patented up.
real-world environment.
Yeah, gotta
Yeah,
do that.
I need to do that real quick.
Kind of a neat trick. And then
How
there's
do I
also this
patent it?
kind of weird feature
I
where you
don't
can take
I don't have the
3D
resources to do that.
photos
Maybe I
and
do.
videos with the cameras built into the headset itself.
You can make photo and video.
I did not like this one. So there was a demo of like a recording from a headset.
Look, he
camera
recording.
of a kid blowing out some candles on a birthday cake, basically. And I got to watch this actual scene in the actual Apple headset. So because there's two cameras like front facing, they can record stereoscopic 3D. So you can turn on the recording and in that moment sit down and record a super immersive video, and then when you watch it back in the headset, it's like you're reliving this moment in 3D, which can feel kind of cool, but I can't get the
What'd you
image
say? I
of
didn't
like
catch it.
the dad at the birthday party with the headset on just recording things, like walking around. It just doesn't.
He don't see people
what kind of
recording
memory
it.
is that for the other people around you? You know, like I saw this and I immediately thought back to the reasons we all
It's
know.
cool,
why
but he
Google
said,
Glass
why would
failed,
somebody
which
be
is-
wearing
it was
that
ahead of
shit?
its time,
Probably
but it's
turns
also,
red.
like,
Nah, but he said it come
everybody
it play
knows
back
that
in
you have a
3D.
camera on your face.
Like not
Just
like a
wasn't
regular
cool.
camera.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, what are you doing?
That's weird as fuck.
Why are your
Right.
eyes
You can
sticking out
still
of the
look at
headset?
it
It's
like
alright. The number one
while it's
question I've
recorded.
gotten after I've actually tried this
You
thing
feel me? That's
is,
what I'm trying to understand.
is it any good?
'Cause when it's playing
Is this
back, the
headset
video
any-
you recorded,
and the
can you
answer is
can you still look around?
well, yeah, some of the parts of this headset that I tried are actually the best I have ever seen in any VR headset by a mile, specifically the eye tracking and the hand tracking. Now, of course, it's going to be up to developers to really make it good, but I think the foundational, like, how do you use it part is pretty amazing. But that doesn't
them
mean
niggas
there
watching
aren't
football.
any downsides. All right, number one, there's no haptics.
This shit
Of course, because you
crazy.
don't have controllers. You're just doing everything with your hands in the air. There's no way to
Facts.
have any sort of haptic
Imagine if a player had
there
that
was
shit
a demo
on
that I
him.
did where, like, I
Look at the
stuck my
first
hand
comment
out,
on this bitch,
a
bro.
wall on the other side of the room opened up and a dinosaur was back there and a butterfly flew out.
Yeah.
I held out my hand and the butterfly
Black
flew
Mirror.
up and landed on my finger. It could track
You
and
hear
see
that?
all of that information in the
What'd he say?
volumetric, all the computation to make that happen was in my hand, and the sort of haptic feedback. There was a demo that I
Look.
did where like I stuck my hand out. A wall on the other side of the room opened up, and a dinosaur was back there, and a butterfly flew out. I held out my hand, and the butterfly flew up and landed on my finger. It could track and see all of that information, and the volumetric, all the computation to make that happen was amazing. But when the butterfly landed and I didn't feel anything, there was that moment of like, oh, right, this is a VR headset. But then number two, this was interesting. This is pretty heavy. This is a pretty heavy VR headset. Kind of the same way that AirPods Max, the Apple's metal headphones, are heavier than most plastic headphones. There's a reason why most other VR headsets are just plastic. It's not because that's cheap. It's because it's lightweight. It's fatiguing to have a heavy
Your
thing
neck
on
get
your
tired.
neck. And this is a headset made of
Imagine when
metal
it's just glasses.
and glass. It's heavy. Now it is also super
the
well
easy
built.
one.
Like there is
This
no
the old
arguing that,
version. You
but I
should.
do
It's new to
wonder
us,
about
right?
using it for
Think about in the
longer than a
future. Think
half
about.
hour
Remember that
that I
old
did. I
version
wonder
came
if
out? That big block shit on your face.
That's also actually
The
why
new
the
one gonna be
battery isn't
goddamn
attached to it.
context.
That would be
The
a ton
Elite
of
are
weight
like,
to carry on
wow,
your head,
we
so
had
they
that shit
connected the
like
battery instead
95.
through a pipe and
Bitch,
actually
you
sit
behind.
next to it.
You gotta strap it on.
And another thing, the battery
That's the
life.
2005
2
version.
hours.
No.
2 hour battery
It's
life
probably
on
like
the headset,
1991.
which is not that great. It's not that long. Now there's a USB-C port on the battery bank, and you can plug that into the
Some
wall
old
for
shit.
infinite time. But the second you unplug from the wall, 2 hours from that
See
pretty
that,
hefty
right?
battery bank.
How much
Which
you
is
charge
like,
for
okay,
cover art
maybe
for a
most people
song?
won't be spending a lot of time in the headset, but you did also
cut
just
me
show
down.
us, Apple, an ad of people like watching a movie in the headset. That's already, like, most movies are 2 hours plus. So something worth thinking about. Just a 2 hour. I'm sure people will make bigger.
You gotta put your
external
head,
batteries for
put
this
your
thing, but
headset on the back of
2
it
hours.
on the hook.
And then also, I
and
couldn't get a
just
firm
lean
answer
back.
here on if there
All
are
is
fans
hanging.
inside or not, but I think there's fans. Like, there's certainly vents for fans anyway. And if you're gaming for long enough or using it for long enough, do those spin up? Do they ever get loud? Do they ever kill your battery? That's kind of unclear. But then, of course, the main thing that everybody's talking about, it's expensive.
Hey, I'm training people in person to make money.
Yeah, that
with a
shit
personal
crazy.
trainer. It's trash.
It's very expensive.
It's 3,000.
But that ain't shit, man. That's a little boss, man. Shit.
3,000.
I spent that on some shoes, man.
25.
Spent that on a pair of shoes like it's nothing. You hear me? Got the shoes dirty and everything. Like, damn, I forgot I had these on. Went to work and start balling in. 3,500 ain't shit, man. What you talking about? 3,500. Now I can see you say 35,000. I mean $3,501. But 3,500, really?
Wow.
This is weird.
But yeah.
Whew. That was good, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that like. Hit a like. Send us a like. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe. And hit that notification bell. You know, hopefully y'all leave some comments or something, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. So they put it the shit.
This is the mic you be using.
Hmm?
This is the
Yeah.
mic you use for the video.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
What is this, bro? They on some Dragon Ball Z shit.
Saint Seiya, I think. Knights of Sidonia.
What was that game with the fighters? And they was all from different animes. Had Dragon Ball, had
Jump
these
Force?
dudes. Yeah, Jump Force. That was that shit. Bro, Jump Force, that shit came out like 2 years ago, I think. That shit hard. Boy, I was whooping. Nah, that's like 2018. Ain't gonna lie. I played that for years ago. I was killing niggas in that
It's
shit.
a good game, yeah.
That's like straight anime shit. Man, I'm about to go buy Jump Force. I had that shit on the PlayStation.
No, but Bank lost the remote. And that's the last channel it was on. So it just plays anime all the time. It's kind of dope for me, but everybody else is like, can we watch something else?
Damn, that's crazy.
You can control it, but there's only one button, so it's like, who's gonna do that?
It's always on this channel. I didn't even know this is a channel.
It's on
TV.
Yeah,
You can get a
No.
Roku remote.
it's a Toshiba or Samsung.
What's the name of this channel?
It's one of those Pluto TV channels. It's just anime all day, every day.
Dang.
That's what it's called. Anime all day.
Oh, word. I need to check that out. I got Pluto in my whip.
Really?
Yeah. I just had that bitch on there. They be like, what the fuck? Yeah, but that bitch got that. I don't know what this is. Nigga just got that anime. That's what y'all like. It's like...
That's funny as fuck.
Man, them shits I be having to pick up, bro. Them big ass, they be rolled up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy as fuck. They like 90 pounds, bro. That ain't heavy on the waist, but it's heavy furniture.
Damn right, that shit after a while all day long. That
Bro,
shit,
I'm talking about back to back to back. They doing it right
all
now,
day
nigga.
long, bro.
He doing it right now.
All day long.
The dude that trained me, he
All
doing
day
it right
long.
now by himself. He don't
all
give a
day
fuck.
long.
He said, man, I love it. He said, I love to see it stacked perfectly.
What the hell? Get out
This
of my
nigga's
face.
a fucking
NPC.
psycho, bro.
NPC.
He be like, his nigga head bald, bro. White
Oh,
dude,
shit.
like a skinhead, bro.
You walk around like this.
He's small too, and he ain't stocky or nothing. He's
He's trying to
skinny
make
and
himself
small.
look big.
No, that nigga just ready, bro. He be flipping that shit up like, throwing that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, let me try. I be like, oh shit. I be like, damn. So I gotta do it different. I gotta sit it up there. Then I gotta go all the way down here and I gotta lift with my legs. You feel me? And then I gotta push that shit.
This
He
thing got battery?
be putting it on. He flip it on his arm, bro.
He know how to do that.
Bro, he flipped that shit with his leg on the arm. I be like, bro, what the fuck? You smaller than me. He's like, bro, you just gotta get in motion. Gotta learn that move.
Flow state.
I'm like, bro, this nigga.
Damn.
I said, man, y'all still ain't gonna get me on the lift? He be like, that's not where you want to be, man. They don't do no work up there, man. He hating. He hating. I smell it. He don't want me to go up there because he hating. He like, man, if work ever gets slow, those people go home first. I ain't never heard of niggas going home. Everybody doing overtime. Fuck you mean? Ain't nobody going home. Nigga, this everybody getting overtime here. Like, what are you talking about? If it ever gets slow. Nigga, this is actually funny. What are you talking about? I ain't never heard this shit hiring 24/7. Because niggas quitting 24/7.
That's crazy.
But bruh, the niggas I was talking to, I went up to get my check. My boy done quit. He like, bro, I ain't up there. They got me fucked up on that truck. I'm like, damn. The only people that's still there is the niggas on the list. In my ass.
You got your forklift certification?
Through them.
You.
But it ain't like I could take that shit nowhere.
Wow.
You gotta redo it with the whatever company you with. Yeah. They don't play that shit. They don't give a fuck if you got no certification. They're like, what?
Even if you show them your credentials, they don't give a fuck what that shit.
No.
Show them
I
damn.
got so many jobs where I was trying to pull them out today.
How much my flyers was before? I
It's
think
more than me.
I'm gonna say 50.
You used to do 40. I was going like 25, 35, depending on what type of day.
55 might want one. But I ain't moving his speed. So he's like, how much is it? I'm gonna drag my legs being paid.
Like, bro, like this past season, that's why I hit you up like I used to. I'm hitting like every day. My mindset been like this past 3 weeks. Like, I don't want to like what's my anything with people. That's why I kept turning off today. I cut people off before I pull up here. Like, I was like really couple out there scratching. Like, mad at distractions.
They distractions.
Yeah, a lot of people out. When you said we came to do chat talk about, I got all this message, a lot of people that want a podcast.
Yeah.
My inbox feel like the same, and then other personal shit they're dealing with. I'm like, no, like the girl I was holding at, the cookie bitch, she hit me up talking about Like,
Let me squirt in your
what
face.
you doing? Like, I need like 2 hours to deal with this issue. You know, I in the back of my head, I know all I want to do is drink. Like, I can.
That's what she said. Where y'all linked at?
I was downtown.
She was coming to meet you down there?
She always coming to me down there. I tell you this right now, she come out to meet me. She alcoholic.
Oh,
She don't
man.
use me for alcohol. Like, it is. Like, that's what she use me for.
That's all she used me for. You don't be getting a neck.
Nothing.
Damn.
No, but it.
You got to have that neck on deck, y'all. Y'all know that, right?
Like, nothing.
Look, we just streaming now.
I'm being transparent, so that's what I've been dealing with this last guy I tried to tell you about.
Yeah.
It's like, it's there, nothing, like, I know better. So
You gotta get that neck, though, bro. It make you feel better.
She wanna drink and get drunk like, what's her name? With Blueface. She like Krishan.
Oh, shit.
She local version of Krishan, that's what she is. She local version of that shit. Like, I fuck with her, I like her being around. But every time you know, you gonna drink every day.
Every day? You gonna
Every
smoke
day?
crack every day, Craig?
Every day.
Smoke crack.
Every day. Like, I have my moments. Like, you got me like my little, like, the celebratory.
Oh, yeah, I might get on Facebook.
Moment. But nah, I don't be like this every fucking day.
Yeah, I'm finna pop that
She don't have
Facebook on real
limits. She
quick.
don't have
You wanna
limits.
fuck that
Like,
Facebook
she
real
got
quick?
bread. I'll give her $5 my drink. Like, I got shit. Like, she don't think about like how pay for drinks.
She thinking about caca. What?
She don't think about how